Use my body to keep you alive.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zirkos, and I am not cut out to be a sniper in this game. I don't know if I just don't have the patience for it, or if it is something else, but I know that the concept is you line up the head with the crosshair and you pull the trigger, and it just doesn't seem to work for me that well. So our background gameplay today is I was playing on the BIB server with Nathi, Battlefieldos Talala, Sarados, BIB Captain, and Penguin444. And we were all in TeamSpeak having a good old time. And what we did was, the round before this, we were trying to get this server populated, so we played a pistol-only TDM match. We could use any pistol, and that was it, and the knife, obviously. And I think somewhere along the line we agreed that grenades were okay. The only thing we were sketchy about was whether automatic pistols were okay or not, so we went back and forth on that one, but I think we left them in because we didn't want to have to think about it. We ended up playing that round, and that round was possibly one of the funnest rounds that I have played of Battlefield in a really long time. And originally this was going to be a live comm of that, but unfortunately my microphone didn't want to record at the same time, so I don't have my audio part of that. But after that round, we played a bolt-action sniper rifle and knife-only match. We couldn't even use our sidearms, so what you had the option of was to, if you had a sniper rifle that was leveled up enough, you could use any attachment you wanted and kill them that way by scoping in, or you could rush in and go for the knife kill. So because of that, you see some really awkward knife fights between a lot of the people, actually. And that's actually what causes, in about 3 minutes, there's going to be a clip of Penguin444 getting a double knife kill. And it doesn't register my death, because I'm obviously have to be a part of that. It doesn't register my death as a knife kill, it just says that he killed me. But he was in the middle of a knife animation, and I ran into the middle of the animation, and it killed both of us. So I'm pretty sure that that counts as a double knife kill in my book. That was also really fun, and I suggest trying that sometime. But that's not really what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about today, for lack of a better, more awesome title, is life tips. First off, I'm going to throw some numbers at you. And this is what I think about the general population of people that watch YouTube videos. And I'm not saying any of this in a bad way, this is just how I perceive them. And that is that most of the population of people that watch YouTube videos, I would say that most of them are between the ages of 14 and 24. And then out of those, I would say that, being generous, 3/4 of those are male. I feel like I can kind of fit in with that group. And whenever I say YouTube, I mean gaming videos only. I don't mean all of YouTube. And I feel like I can really fit in with that because I'm 22 and I've lived through most of that time span, and I've learned plenty of things that I feel need to be passed on. That way you can actually kind of know what to do. And the first thing that I want to tell you, the first and foremost thing that has kept me going all these years, is the concept that everything is going to be okay. And I know that's kind of a broad statement, but you have to understand my concept on this. If somebody is not dead, in the hospital, or going to go to prison, I said prison, not jail. Jail is a completely different story and has a different set of rules. If you're not dead, in the hospital, or going to prison for something that you've done, everything's going to be okay. Also note that I said okay. Not great, not fantastic, not amazing. Okay. Neutral. I know that kind of covers a large area, but anything else you can kind of recover from. There are a few other certain situations that you can be really close to that, but I don't want to have to draw out really specific lines on this. The thing is, I've been through a lot of shit, obviously, or else I wouldn't be trying to share my knowledge with you. But the thing is, I've actually had people that I've talked to, people that had 10 years on me. And whenever I tell them some of the things that have happened to me, because they try and one-up me and say, well, and I say, oh yeah, well, how about this? And I tell them some things, and they just stare at me. They just stare at me slack-jawed and go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know anything. I don't know anything even close to how that must feel. It's just how it is. But the thing is, you just have to realize that everything is going to be okay. There's nothing that can really do a ton of damage to you as long as you realize that the world is going to keep turning and you are not dead. So, that being said, it's very important that I tell you, I want you to try and get through any situation like that that you have on your own. I really do, because it's more endearing, almost. Is that the word I want to use? I'm not really sure. It's the first word that comes to mind. It feels better if you're able to take care of something on your own. Now, I know that talking to someone helps, and that's what I'm about to talk about right here is I understand what it's like. As a gamer, I feel that most gamers are introverts. They kind of stick to their own, they're kind of hermitish, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I know what it's like to be in a really shitty situation and not have anyone to talk to. Or if you had to be able to talk to, you didn't want to talk to them, like your family or your friends or other people that are close to you that don't know about certain things. So I just want you to know that everything's going to be okay. But if you really need to talk to someone about it. You should. There's tons of numbers. There's tons of people that'll talk to you. And at the same time, I'm also going to leave an email address in the description here. And this email address is going to be linked to my phone. So if you need to get a hold of me, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'll be glad to talk to you about anything you need help with. So don't hesitate. That's what I'm trying to say. I will help you or talk you through anything that I can. But the thing is, you have to realize this before you talk to me. I am a realist. I've been through so many things that I have to think things in a realistic way. So if you tell me your situation, you have to expect me to tell you what's your best course of action, whether it's what you want to hear or not. If you want to hear something that makes you happy, you shouldn't talk to me. If you want to hear the best course of action on how to continue surviving, you can talk to me about that. I know that's kind of an odd way to say it, but that's what I'm here for. Anyways, this is Zirkos, out. Late.